Hi everyone! This is not just another K-pop update. This is a story about power, contracts, control, and what happens when one of the biggest girl groups in the industry begins to break apart. Danielle is no longer part of NewJeans under ADOR. For fans, this feels sudden. For the industry, this was slowly building for over a year. Let's go back to the beginning. NewJeans debuted under ADOR, a subsidiary of HYBE, with 5 members: Danielle, Hanni, Minji, Haran, and Hyun. From the start, they were different. Their sound was fresh, their image felt natural, and their rise was extremely fast. In a very short time, NewJeans became one of the most valuable girl groups in K-pop. But behind the success, tension was growing. In late 2024, reports began to surface that the members wanted to leave ADOR. This was not a small rumor. It was serious enough to shock fans and industry insiders alike. Leaving a K-pop agency is not easy. Contracts are long, strict, and legally heavy. ADOR immediately responded by saying the contracts were still valid and could not be broken freely. What followed was silence, confusion, and growing anxiety among fans. Eventually, the situation moved to court. ADOR filed a legal case asking the court to confirm that the exclusive contracts with the members were valid. This was not about emotions or public opinion anymore. It became a legal battle. Fans waited. Media analyzed every move. Online discussions exploded. In October 2025, the court made its decision. The Seoul court ruled that the contracts were legally valid. This ruling changed everything. It meant the members were still bound to ADOR. It meant leaving would not be simple. And it meant ADOR now had the upper hand. From this moment, the future of NewJeans was no longer in the hands of fans, but in legal negotiations. After the ruling, ADOR chose a strategic approach. Instead of handling the group as one unit, they began negotiating with each member individually. This is where the group truly started to split. Hanni agreed to stay with ADOR. This decision brought temporary stability. Minji's situation remained unresolved. Talks continued, but no final answer was given. Danielle's case went in a very different direction. Negotiations between Danielle and ADOR did not succeed. Whatever was discussed behind closed doors failed to reach an agreement. And then, in late December 2025, ADOR made a decisive move. They terminated Danielle's exclusive contract. The announcement was clear. Danielle was no longer under ADOR. She was no longer part of NewJeans as the group had existed before. ADOR also stated they were considering legal action against Danielle's family and former CEO Min Hee-jin, suggesting outside influence in the conflict. This statement hit hard. For fans, it felt like a breaking point. Danielle was not just another member. She had a strong international presence, a distinct voice, and a deep connection with fans. Her removal changed the identity of the group instantly. But the impact did not stop with emotions. Shortly after the announcement, reports showed that HYBE's stock price rose by around 1.43%. This detail shocked many fans. While emotions were running high, the market reacted calmly, even positively. Why? Because uncertainty is dangerous in business. Legal disputes create risk. Investors want clarity. Danielle's contract termination, while painful for fans, provided a clear direction. From a business perspective, ADOR showed control and decisiveness. The market responded accordingly. This moment exposed something many fans don't like to think about. In K-pop, idols are artists, but they are also assets. Fan reactions were immediate and intense. Some fans expressed deep sadness. They shared old videos, interviews, and performances. They talked about how Danielle's presence shaped NewJeans' energy. Many said the group would never feel the same again. Others chose to support Danielle directly. They argued that idols are human beings, not machines. They said no success is worth staying in a situation that feels wrong. These fans promised to follow Danielle wherever she goes next. At the same time, speculation exploded. People analyzed ADOR's wording. They questioned management decisions. They debated whether the court system truly protects idols. Rumors spread fast, some true, many not. The line between fact and emotion became blurry. International fans worked overtime translating Korean reports, building timelines, and explaining legal terms in simple language. Discussions shifted from music to contracts, power dynamics, and control. This was no longer just a fandom issue. It became an industry case study. From a business angle, the consequences are serious. NewJeans is a global brand. Albums, endorsements, fashion deals, and international promotions depend on stability. A lineup change affects choreography, marketing strategies, and long-term planning. Companies partnering with NewJeans are watching closely. Now, the current situation is this. Danielle is officially out. Hanni remains. Minji's future is still unclear. NewJeans may continue as 4 members, but the group will never be exactly the same. Any future comeback will carry the weight of this controversy. Fans will compare. Media will question. The pressure will be enormous. Danielle's future is uncertain but open. She could go solo. She could sign with another label. She could take time away. What happens next will depend on public support, opportunities, and how the industry responds to her situation. This case also sends a message to every idol in the industry. Contracts matter, courts matter, power structures matter. Talent alone is not enough. In the end, this is not a story about drama for entertainment. It is a story about how K-pop really works when the cameras are off. About what happens when success meets control, and when artists try to reclaim their choices. Danielle's departure is not just a lineup change, it is a turning point. But the story did not end there. After Danielle's contract termination, she finally broke her silence. For weeks, fans had only heard company statements and legal explanations. Then Danielle appeared in a live stream and spoke directly to fans for the first time. Her words changed the emotional tone of the situation. Danielle said she fought till the very end to stay with NewJeans. She explained that leaving the group was not what she wanted, and that she tried multiple times to resolve the issue internally before it turned into a legal conflict. She described the experience as painful, confusing, and emotionally exhausting. While she did not directly attack ADOR, her message made one thing clear. This was not a sudden or careless decision. It was something that built up over a long period of time. For fans, this moment humanized the case. Until then, the narrative was dominated by contracts, court rulings, and corporate language. Danielle's words reminded people that behind every legal dispute is a young artist dealing with fear, pressure, and loss. However, this emotional moment did not change the company's position. Soon after Danielle's livestream, ADOR escalated the situation further by officially filing a lawsuit. The company demanded approximately 43.1 billion Korean won, around $30 million in damages. The lawsuit named Danielle, a member of her family, and former ADOR CEO Min Hee-jin. ADOR claimed that outside interference and breach of trust caused serious financial and reputational damage, disrupting business operations and creating instability around one of HYBE's most valuable groups. The size of the lawsuit shocked fans and sent a strong message. This was no longer just about contracts, but about control and authority. And yes, thank you for watching. If you want more real, clear, and honest K-pop breakdowns, like and subscribe. And tell me your thoughts. Do you believe NewJeans can move forward from this? And what future do you see for Danielle?